Hello everybody, this is the Hawk36 and welcome back to my Let's Play Super Mario Brothers 3 Let's Play. So, here we are in Water World, I like to call it, not to be confused with the movie Water World. But so, as you see, I go down and I find this secret mushroom. And, you know, I'm sure everybody knows about that trick, but I feel special when I find it every time. So here, we're going to go through the level. And here we get our first, I'm not sure if it's our first, but it's those annoying jellyfish type enemies. And I fall for his dirty tricks as usual, which is nothing abnormal for me. So I'm going to swim, get some coins. And there's that flower enemy that like shoots out the Lakitu balls, it looks like. I kind of hate them. They're kind of annoying. Alright, so what do we... These levels can be pretty short. Like, if you know what you're going. Like, if you notice here, I go... Like, basically, I go up, I go down a little, and I just go back up again. It's pretty quick. I mean, you could take the whole bottom route, and I feel like it would take you a little longer, but... I don't know, since I know my way, it's pretty simple. I feel like my first trouble in this game, though, will actually come up in this level. We'll see. And here's level 2. I'm pretty sure this starts my frustration. This is my frustration level in this world. So you know, I get the fire flower here. We get the those stupid fish that keep coming back and forth, and they'll keep respawning. They really annoy me. I realize that there's a star power here. I get it, and I'm friggin' running train. And there's another star there. Wow. I didn't realize it was 2. But it's like these ones that jump up are the ones that really piss me off. And I'm not sure if I scrubbed there. I guess I didn't. But that would be a part where I would usually scrub. Like I'd miss that block. Or like the fish, they jump up and they friggin' bump you up in the air. Oh wow. I actually did this flawlessly. Because I remember I was doing some runs before I started recording. And I was failing hard on this level. I kept dying, I just kept falling in the water, and it wasn't pretty. But I'm glad on film I actually did better. Of course I didn't get the star there, but, you know, you can't have your cake and eat it too sometimes. So we're going to go to this mushroom house. Pick a box, its contents will help you on your way. It's a frog suit, another frog suit. Like I'm going to need more, but, I mean, I guess they're really only useful in this level. Because it's like the whole water world. But I digress, and this is probably another one of my least favorite levels in this world, where I'm probably gonna get eaten by that big fucking fish, and I just did. That is why I hate this part. I always fall for his friggin' tricks. I have firepower, and you want to keep the high. We want to use the high ground, Anakin. You want to use the high ground, so you don't get eaten, and you just shoot fireballs. And I don't know what happened there. The fish just jumped up and raped me, even though like. I probably should have killed him because he like bounced like right under me, but I don't know, it was just a weird glitchy moment, I guess, where you just die, you lose. Good day, sir. Thank you, Wonka. So alright, this is try number 3. Can't go much worse than it already had, so here we go, try number 3. I hit that mushroom down there, which I probably can't get, and I kill myself with a shell. Wow. This is derp level 3. To quote our Little Big Let's Play, I'm pretty sure I kept saying derp levels. And we were full of derp in that game, so check that out on Hyrule Cheated's channel if you're interested in derping, or watching derp, or seeing what the definition of derp is. We had the definition of derp, and I almost killed myself there again. But somehow, fate let me kill the big fish and survive, so here we go. We're progressing further than I was before. So I'm going to try to take him out with some fireballs. I finally get him. And there was a power, whatever, switch. I think that would turn all these coins to bricks and all the bricks to coins, which would let you like run through the level faster, but I didn't do that. And I don't really care to do it. I just want to get through with the level. Amen. So here we go. Come on, man. Come on, just jump up there. Alright, there we go. And this spinning staircase. And finally, that level is over. I'm so happy because it only took me like 5 tries. And that star is moot. But a star, nonetheless. And we get a 1-up. whatever, we'll take it, you know. It ain't like the, I think it was the 5-up if you get the star, but it's a hefty consolation. So here's our first castle, and I think it's a mini, like, Boom Boom castle. I guess that Spike guy, he's called Boom Boom, so I don't know. It sounds like something like a kid would say. I don't know, Boom Boom, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's his name, so. If not, I was a retarded kid. Either of which is a... I can't think of the words. So anyways, moving on. The 6th door is the one, like I went through. Yeah, I always remember because it's like the 3, the break, and then the 3. So it's the 6th door. And you go to Boom Boom, you know. On him, you can use the fire powers to defeat him really easily, which I did there because I'm pretty sure he would start flying around. You know, it's easy. Easy as cake. So that breaks the sealed door that can go to the pipe, which I'm not sure where it leads. I might go down there. I'm not sure. I feel like it has to have some use, but who knows. And I feel another matching game. Oh, that Toad looks like he's like a prince or a king or something like that. So he looks more badass than the regular one. So I don't say that's a bad thing. So here's our Hammer Bros, our obligatory Hammer Bros cameo match, where a little bit of it is underwater. But it's still pretty easy to take them out. I'm not sure if there's any treats in there, but I don't know. I missed the other 4. Oh well. We got the hammer. MC Hammer in the house. Can't touch this. So what are we going to do with that hammer? I don't know yet. But I will show you. Actually, did I already get that? I already got the whistle, so never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I probably don't get anything with it. I could do the matching game as you saw, but you know how much I suck at it, so I feel like that's just a waste of a hammer. I'll probably just save it for later on. So I'm going to fly up here, hit the coin, and almost get killed by that green cheap. Which reminds me of, every time I hear the word cheap, it reminds me of The Room, that great Tommy Wiseau movie, where at one point I think they're calling somebody chicken or something, and they're going, cheap. But it also reminds me of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, when Sean Connery, Indiana Jones' father character, he has an umbrella and there's like a Nazi plane like attacking them on a beach, and he just starts waving his umbrella and running towards like these birds, and he goes chip, and then like the birds just take down the plane, and he says something about Charlemagne, he's which I remember from like middle school history class. So here's a BS moment right here, because I got distracted. Was like I shrunk to a small guy or a regular guy, whatever, and then I go and get the fire flower power, and it only turns me big. Like, why can't I still be fire? Because it's still a fire flower, you know. That's just one of the things that's, I guess that's just how this game goes, you know. And I think it's cool to mention that I'm going through this part without the frog suit. I could have taken the easy way out and just used the frog suit. Look at that asshole. Alright, thank God he moved. I could took the easy way and took the frog suit and really just breeze through this level, but I ain't no bitch, so I just decided to go at it with the big man. But in the past, if you feel really lazy, just use the frog suit. It's a breeze for that level. There's a castle later on in this world. I'm not sure if I use it or not, but it is basically meant for that castle, the frog suit. So here's like my the memory game, which I'm a little better at, even though I have a terrible short-term memory. As you can see, I just forget words sometimes. Like, oh, I don't know if I'm the only one, but like I have moments where it's just like I'm trying to think of like a million things at the same time, and then you're just trying to think of like a common word. Like once I was trying to think of the word convertible. Like I was talking to one of my buddies, and I was like, I saw a sweet convertible the other day, except like I couldn't think of the word convertible for like a few seconds, so I don't even know what I called it. I was like, it had a sweet, it didn't have a top, like I was just trying to explain what it was, and he's like, convertible? And I was like, yeah. Just like I have these brain farts all the time, and it pisses me off sometimes. I don't know. That's life, I guess. Back to Mario Brothers 3. So we're doing a flying level and we get firepower. So this is probably not going to end well, but we shall see. As I'm jumping through these inner tubes of death. I get a nice glowing silver block so I can hit that Koopa. I'm not sure I wanted to do that because I'm pretty sure I could get some bonuses to the box, either the right or the left. I'm not sure. And again, there, if I had the flying power, I'm pretty sure I could just whack all these with my tail and make everything a lot easier. Of course, I scrub and hit that in the wrong direction. Story of my life. So get this glowing box, and let's get some P power, man. I get a P, and I get shrunk. Figures. So if I'm mistaken, this part has given me trouble too, because I'm stupid, and yeah, self-explanatory right there. Self-explanatory idiot move right there. So let's try that again. That's the flying level music for all those non-musically challenged people. I guess if I go back to the conversation about like short-term memory, like for me, like I'll forget like stupid things like all the time, or like I shouldn't say stupid things, like things you should know, like things for work or something for school or whatever. But like I'll remember like a song I heard 10 years ago. I'll remember like the melody, and I'll be able to hum the melody of a song that I listened to 10 years ago. But like I won't remember what I had for breakfast like today or yesterday. You know what I mean? It's kind of messed up. So I don't know if I'm like part prodigy or something like that. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I don't know. My memory is very weird like that. I'm sure I'm not the only one like that. I mean, I'm sure like people have like remember song lyrics. Like, if you hear like songs so many times, because I'm like always listening to music like every day. It's part of my daily routine. Like if I'm at work, like they don't mind us listening to like iPods when we do work. Like I feel like it helps me concentrate, it just calms me down a little bit, and I can just focus and just get work done while listening to music. But like I'll remember like the songs I heard, or I'll think of songs. I'll listen to a song and it'll remind me of another song, and I'll remember the words to it. And I'll just like start quoting some lines or whatever, Who knows? And I'm like, oh, I want to listen to that song. So yeah, it's very off the topic, but that's what Let's Plays are about. Sometimes you're just playing game and just shooting the shit. This is post commentary, but maybe I found that my hatred for this level was only soothed by my talk of everyday life situations. And I got killed by a bowling ball thrown by one of those stupid little dicks. So far this world has given me the most trouble. It's also probably going to be one of my longer videos, because the first two I don't think were that long. They're like 10-15 minutes each. This one, right now I'm running like the 13-minute mark. It's going to be like over 20 minutes. I know it. And if one friggin' stupid fish level wasn't enough, there's a second one, and this one actually goes lower. How low can you go? Ludicrous. And so you can't fuck around here. You gotta really keep the high ground and really get as high as you can. Not to promote drug use or anything. You just have to get really high and beat this level. And that's obviously a joke. It's a terrible joke, but whatever. So thank God for Jack and his friggin' magic beanstalks here, because without that, I'd probably be fish food right now. So Mario is literally pretty happy right now. He's just like, thank God. I thank God I'm not gonna die. So I can outweight this stupid big fish head. I don't know what his name is. I think it's called, like if you see the end of the game in the credits, like it shows all the enemies, which is cool. Like older games used to do that. I know Country did that when Hyrule Cheez-It played. Like this game, it says like the enemies go by the level or whatever, something like that. I don't think it's as cool as Donkey Kong Country's, but pretty sure that enemy is called Big Bertha. He, she, Big Bertha. Like I don't know, that's a cool name. That's what I would call that fish, Big Bertha. So there we go, we have that. So I'm gonna take out these stupid Hammer Bros pretty easily and hit the bricks, because I don't know, I like hitting bricks. You get like 50 points a brick, but I don't even do it for the points. I do it for the lulz. I do it for the fun of it. I don't know. It's fun to do bad things. It's fun to break things. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta listen to Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit and just break some bricks to just, get all your rage out. So matching puzzle number 50 or whatever. If you've been keeping track at home, I don't know. Success! Look at that. You go for the mushroom, you get a 2-up. Boom. Whenever I do those, like, I honestly just press A whenever the hell I feel like it. I know you can time it. And, like, I just try to go for whatever one I get on the first one. Usually it's the mushroom or the star. I don't think I've ever gone for the flower. So here's this other castle I was talking about using the frog suit in. It's basically makes it way easier. You can just use the directional. I think I'm just using the directional right now. You can use A to speed up, of course, but the directional is really all you need, especially if you want to like you have these boob bricks or whatever. It's easier just to go nice and slow through them, so you just don't get raped, you don't get hit, all that good stuff. So here we're gonna go nice and slow. I got a little risky there for some reason, going up and down. But alright, now the boss, I'm going to be a little less mobile for the boss, but whatever. I'll probably lose the frog suit, especially because he's going to start flying like an asshole. But I can jump like crazy because I'm a frog, so that's always a cool thing. Let's get this bitch. Alright, he's on 2. Yep, there goes the frog suit as I predicted. But I get him. It was all in vain for him because I ended up besting him anyway, so take that, Boom Boom, you little bitch. So this level has 2 gates. 2 gated mini castles before the big boat level. And I guess I decided that was a terrible decision, so I'm just going to go back. We have to go back. I'm going to go to level 9. So then I can get that tube over there, which I think will lead me to the boss? I don't know. I don't really remember. We're going to find out. But this is a non-water related water world level, which is kind of difficult because they have all these stupid guys that poop out the little guys that make you unable to jump. There's the white brick. I could go behind the scenes if I wanted to, but I think I'd rather get hit by a bomb and lose my flying power because that's way too OP. But just like that, I'm rewarded with a fire flower, so I can take all these bitches out. Except for the bombs, they're impervious to fire. Which doesn't make any sense to me, because I'm pretty sure if I hit one of those bombs with fire, he would just blow up, so I don't get why they're impervious to it. So, whatever. This is Mario 3, this isn't physics class or whatever. So I'm not even going to worry about it. So I guess here's the water part. I'm pretty sure when I was playing this, I was like, oh, I'm going to go explore. I'm going to go backwards, because I'm pretty sure there's something back here. And then I decided it's a terrible idea because I'm at 2:13, 2:12, whatever, with time, and I'm like, I'm probably gonna lose if looking for something that might not even be worth it. But do I find it? I feel like I give up at some point. Right there, I see that fish. I'm just like, fuck this. I'm going back. I'm pretty sure if I went more left, I might be thinking of the desert level. But there's like a room full of coins or something. I think I'm wrong, but whatever. I got those coins there at least. So now I'm just going to finally head back. I'm going to go, oh, look at that. Oh, dead end. Got to go down. Yeah, because I forget, like, when these levels are, like, so short that you forget, like, how much time you have. Like, this was probably the first time in my run of this game, like, for my Let's Play, that I actually acknowledged the time limit and was just like, oh shit, I might actually run out of time. It's like I usually don't feel like that in this game, at least not until the later levels, the World 8 levels, but even then, like, a lot of levels are short. Like, I don't know, it's the game, if you know what you're doing, you can make it through it pretty easily. That's what I like about old games, you just train and get better at them, and once you get better at them, you're just a pro, and you feel accomplished with your life. So I'm gonna give this stupid shell idiot bowling ball level another try. But thankfully I got firepower this time, so I can just like fire shots at these guys. I kind of hate how they just like suicide jump off those like huge ass hills and just fall right on you, not even giving a shit. And anytime they can just pull out their bowling ball and just whip it at your head. That guy was derping. He just glitched a little bit, and then I killed him. And that guy too. I always appreciate that though. Back and forth, back and forth. At least I'll get some coinage here. Oh, and there's the beanstalk. I forgot about that. Forgot I got that beanstalk. So I jump up here. We got like a bunch of coins on clouds. I always like how the clouds are happy in these games. They'll have smiley faces, you know. They're happy clouds. They ain't normal like pissed off clouds. They're fucking happy. Like, I'm a cloud and I'm fucking proud to be one. Good for them, you know. I always think it's funny how like the Lakitos can ride on some of them. Like they all look the same. Like there's those ones and there's the ones like the Lakitos ride in. Like why can't I just ride on one? Like I don't get it. Like do I have to have a shell to ride on one? Like what's the rules on that? Riddle me that. It's another failed attempt and I get a 1-up. But I get an end card. So let's see if I can actually match some stuff this time. And I don't think they usually change until you finish the whole board. So all I get is mushrooms and stars. 20 coins, flour. What are the next two going to be? Flour. Oh, thank God I remember that one. At least my short-term memory didn't fail me there. 20 and 10. I definitely had that 10 earlier. I think it was like up to the right of that mushroom in the upper left corner. I could be wrong. You can tell me in the comments if anyone decides to watch this. Oh, so this is what the hammer was used for. Duh. I'd rather use a hammer for this because it's like either get one matching house level or just get a bunch of, I think like what, 3 toad houses and like 2 matching games. So I got a leaf for the first one. And we're going to do another matching game and see if I can actually continue my streak and get 2 in a row. Probably not, but who knows. Alright, we're going for the star this time, which is a 5-up, which it says in the background. And what I get is a very retarded looking flower with a smiley face. So that doesn't get you anything. I think it should because it's like a mutant. But the game did not declare that to be brilliant. And here I'm going to get another weird looking thing. I got a 2-mouthed star mushroom. I feel like that's rare. That should be worth like 8. I don't see what's wrong with that. And a firepower. That's nice. A fire flower, I should say. So if I go back in my canoe and I ride all the way to the right, it's the last mushroom house in existence in this world. So what am I gonna do? I go back there and I get a mushroom. You know, like mushrooms, like, well, whatever. I always just use those if I'm just a small fry and I just feel like I need to pick me up. If you go over here, if you look, I'm pretty sure that where the castle is located is, I've heard that it's modeled after Japan. So, and that the castle might actually be like where the Nintendo headquarters is in Japan. I've only heard that on the internet, so it could be a lie. But if anybody knows anything about that, let me know. If it is, that's kind of like a cool little Easter egg type thing. But supposedly that's like Japan right there. The funny thing about this is that the king has been transformed into something from like Mario World, but this game took place before. It's probably just because Mario All-Star. They just wanted to shout out to Mario World. It's definitely like one of those enemies you fight like that shoot like fire or something. I don't know, one of those dinos from like friggin' Mario World. So here's my 3rd ship level. Hopefully I fare a little better than I have through the most part of this level, but I know this ship is nothing to fuck with, like the Wu-Tang Clan. There's those friggin' beavers, groundhogs, whatever, that shoot wrenches that piss me off. They only piss me off because you have to kill them like 3 times before the screen moves sometimes, and like they'll hit you with shit. Like I use my duck there, but I still get hit. Like you can kill those damn groundhogs like 5 times, but they'll still keep coming back. I hate them so much. So it's like you have to like sit there. You have to hit 1, 2, 3, go back, hit 1, 2, 3 again, and then sometimes even hit like another one. Especially like these ones right here, because like we're gonna be close to the goal. Look, I'll have to go back 1, 2, 3, and watch one will be back. And like he'll throw a fucking wrench. Thankfully the screen moved before he could throw a wrench, but he was thinking about it. He was gonna try. He's gonna come at me, bro. So here's one of my least favorite Bowser kids. It's the girl one, and she shoots these rings of doom. And thankfully I'm doing pretty decent, but you gotta dodge all these rings and hit her, and she jumps all crazy. It is a clusterfuck. But boom, I took care of her pretty soundly. I'm pretty proud of how I did there. I didn't get hit once. Usually I would probably die once or twice on that boss, but not today. So you know what? We're gonna bring this magic wand back to the king, so he can be turned back from his Mario World dinosaur self into a normal human. How boring, right? He looks like Mario too. He looks like Mario. That is funny. He's like saving yourself. He's back to his old self again. His letter from the princess. What's she gonna give me? A boner? No, a music box. How useless. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. I will see you next time, and we'll go to the big world. See you later, gentlemen.